did we forget to record audio this whole time?
Oh my god! Oh my god, we got to use this audio. That sucks. Oh my god, bro. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Change Your Algorithm podcast. I'm here with Julius Mendez.
What's up?
And it's your boy, Nathan Codner. You can call me Nate.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta do all the formal shit.
You call me Jules. You know, everybody call me Jules for the most part.
Yeah.
We still trying to get adjusted to these mics, man.
Yeah.
Still trying to get adjusted here, brothers.
Taking it day by day, you know.
Taking it day by day, man. Haven't made it dramatic. You know how it is, man. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, my bad. What's up, everybody? Yeah, man, it's been a long time coming. Me and Nate, man, we've been wanting to start this podcast, no lie. We're going to keep it honest with you from the jump. I would say, man, probably a year and a half?
Yeah, a year and a half.
Word.
I want to say, yeah.
What were we doing that whole time? Working on projects, group stuff, films. We did Traffic in the City, which if you guys haven't been keeping up, it's a crime drama narrative that pretty much highlights and speaks on the rise in sex trafficking in Miami. So that project was kind of like a passion project, creating awareness for the whole situation. We also created Barber Beef in that time. Mm-hmm. What else we did?
LOL, I don't speak Spanish.
I don't even speak Spanish. LOL, the micro series is going to be coming. We created that. That was fire. Really dope response to the trailer. My boy Nate just turned off the tennis match in the background because it was a little distracting from my ADHD.
Yeah, this boy watching it.
I'm trying to catch it out there. Yeah, man. Shit, I picked up tennis in these last few years. It's been super fun. Definitely been adding some new energy to my life. And you got heavy into golf.
Yeah, golf has been, like, I got introduced to golf in 2021, and I wasn't really addicted until 2023. That's when I got addicted, because I was like, damn. I actually started playing good. I beat some of my peers that introduced me to the game. Some of my cousins, which I was like, I got mad hype. I'm like, damn. And, I used to just go, once a week to play on the course. And then when it came to the range, I'll go, maybe twice a week every once in a while. But
true, because you were kind of filling it out. You were just, testing it out.
Yeah. And then...
And it's also an expensive sport.
Yeah, it is. It is expensive.
You really got to invest into it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But once I was like, damn, I want to be, good. I want to be the best, and I don't want nobody beating me. And it's not even that. It's just like, damn, I want to prove to myself that I could get better at this. You know? Right. And that's when I started going a little bit harder, going once a week. But the golf course that we go to is cheap. It's $25. So it's still money that you got to spend.
Well, what do you feel like is the average to go on a course? 30,
70,
40?
80.
What?
Yeah.
Average?
70, 80, yeah, average.
Oh shit.
And then
damn, bro.
Yeah, 70, 80 average, and then high season 120, 150. Yeah, it's sad. Right now they're up there because people from Canada comes down and they come to Florida and they go on the courses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it gets pretty crazy.
Damn. You have snowbirds, all the older dudes, right?
Yep, all of them.
Come down here for the winter. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Tennis has its prices too. I'm not gonna lie, once I started really looking into playing for real, and I needed to get a good racket, I was like, damn, $260 for a new racket? I was like, bruh. Mm-hmm. And they're like, but if you're gonna play and you're gonna go the distance with it, I was like, all right, cool, yeah, and me and you, we gotta stay active, bro. Me and Nate, if you like us, you grew up playing sports, you like being active, you like sweating, you like getting out, getting some sun. I feel like picking up a sport, especially a new sport in your 30s, low key, I don't know. I feel like it's a little hack to restarting that childlike mentality.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
I never even looked at it like that. That's actually a good observation. It does give that. So you're starting something new. You're starting a new journey, a new chapter.
You're like a beginner all over again, and then there's so much to learn. And then you see dudes who are nice, and you're like, damn. Yeah. It's like a restart in a way.
Thanks.
And then for us to still be pursuing what we've been pursuing while also adding something new to the mix, I think it's a perfect. I think it's low key a hack for real. So if you're in your 30s or even late 20s and you kind of feeling damn, kind of like with that mundane routine, you just kind of tired of it. Yo, get your ass outside, man. Go play. Oh, pickleball is cool too. Everybody playing pickleball. Go play pickleball with some homies, man. Go get it. Get your ass outside. They got the run clubs going now.
Oh yeah, run clubs.
Shout out to the homie Julian.
Yeah, Julian. Go to the Wave Run Club. We gotta do that shit when we get to record. I wanna record that shit.
Low key. I don't know if my stamina up there, but
shit, we're gonna end up passing out with our cameras in our hand. Like,
hey Julian. Carry me back to the.
Give me an electrolyte juice pack right now.
What a glucose pack is.
Yeah, no. Even if you're in your early 20s or you're in your 20s period, like, or even younger, try a different sport than the sports that are around you in your environment. Like, in our environment growing up, it was basketball, maybe baseball, or
for me, like in New York, it was everything was baseball and football. And then when we kind of played basketball, but it was like that was like back so. Then when we came to Florida, it switched to basketball and football, and then baseball kind of got pushed to the back.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
In Florida, it's basketball and football all day, and then soccer. We had soccer too, so soccer. I grew up playing soccer my whole entire life, so. But we had that too. But you know, depending on where it's all about your environment. So if you realize and you have the awareness that you're in a certain environment, try to like go outside of that environment. Like it helps you grow as a person. Whether you're a teenager or in your 20s or in your 30s, 40s, get outside of that environment and try something new because, like you said, it might spark that inner child of just, that creative energy, that imagination energy, all that shit comes to play when you get outside of your comfort zone. And Anyway, we wanted to talk about why we started this channel and why we started Change Your Algorithm and where we came from. Some people watching this video, you know, they know us from doing YouTube videos with Road to Hollywood TV.
Yes, sir.
And that was founded and established in 2010, 2011.
Yeah,
I think we really started going hard 2012. Oh, we had to recreate the channel or something like that? Like we did some weird shit?
We started in 2010 and then we really started, I think we started ramping up like end of 2011 actually.
Right.
Like when we got that new channel and then we kind of started fresh, we started banging out like a lot of super creative sketches at that time. And Worldstar started fucking with us. Crazy ways, man.
So fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, so fun. It was a great time when we were doing it. Right. And wish we could continue doing it as a group. But as you know, as groups, we tend to grow at different times and different, levels. And unfortunately, we couldn't all grow together at the same time.
True.
So, it's just one of those things where you just have to reevaluate things and don't be afraid to start over from scratch. Sure. And that's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're still cool with RTH, and they're our brothers forever.
Right.
And we're still RTH. We'll always be RTH to the death. That's how we look at it. This is what gave us our mindset that we have today. Like this open mindset of endless possibilities.
The ability to create, the ability to just get up and do some shit, put it out into the world, be able to use the tools that the internet has provided to us. A lot, bro. That's built me as a person.
100%. It's built me as an all-around person. Like this whole internet thing is just YouTube and all that. Like it definitely shaped my whole entire existence from there on. Like it's just something you'll never forget. An unforgettable experience with RTH, man. It was beautiful. It was pain. It was great at the same time, and just we had
a lot of good moments, a lot of crazy
so
shit.
Many great
arguments,
moments,
fucking over dumb shit. Man, but it's life, it's growing up. We were learning everything on our own. We were figuring it out all on our own. We didn't really have like no managers, no OGs to kind of like guide us through it. You know what I mean? It was definitely an experience, man. And man, we hope we have your support moving forward with Change Your Algorithm. We think this is something that's perfect for me and Nate because, man, I would say around 2014. No, 15. I would say 15, 16.
Yeah, around 2014 to 16.
Right. We started like fucking doing nerd shit. You know what I mean? We started reading books. I was just kind of like searching for certain answers, trying to understand who I am and how I am and why I am the way I am. Just trying to like understand psychology. I don't know if it was maybe more to serve like our writing and our stories and our films that we're still trying to make. Obviously, we're still making films with RTH as well.
Of course.
But there's just also going to be certain projects where we don't have to like hold each other's hand all the time. You know what I mean? We're at that age and we're at that stage now in our tool sets where we can kind of like, oh, okay, you gonna go do that? All right, bet. We're gonna go do this. You know. Yeah. So I was like reading books. Then Nate started reading a lot of books, and we started trading information. We did some shrooms. We took a few little shroom trips.
Right, and I want to go back to trading information. That shit is so important, man. Like I feel like sharing valued information, like saying like, hey, you know, I read this book. You should really like read it. I feel like, you know, you would like it. I learned this and that from it. Or, oh, yo, you should watch this movie because I learned this and that. Or you should try taking this class. Yeah, you should try taking a speech class. Yo, this improved my communication with my girlfriend, or this, that, and the fourth. True. Sharing information, you have to, especially as friends or your friend group, somebody's got to do something outside of the group that's like kind of out the norm.
Trying something different.
Yeah, trying something different. Changing the algorithm, man.
For real.
Saying, hey, you know, let me try this. Let me take a class on that, and then bring it back to the tribe. You know what I mean? And then the tribe could make a decision whether they want to move forward and do that as well. But most likely they will, because they'll see the great changes that you've made through doing that. You know, going outside of that.
Even just sharing your experience, because I remember when you did, what was it, Toastmasters?
Oh yeah, Toastmasters. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, I remember when you told me about Toastmasters. I was like, for real? Like I didn't know what it was. You just went and tried it, and then if you don't know, it's pretty much. Well, I'll let Nate get into it, but even just hearing from his experience and hearing from how it helped him, I was like, shit, it was a mosquito.
Yeah, I just killed it.
Shit.
It was a big ass mosquito. Hell yeah.
Good shit, my boy.
It's the damn cat, man.
Yeah, low key for real, because I let the door open so she could go out in the patio, and then.
Oh, it probably came in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, even learning from your boys' experiences, you know, letting them be vulnerable and express like, oh shit, man, I learned this, I learned that, whatever the case may be.
Right. Yeah. So Toastmasters is pretty much an organization. I forgot when it was started or anything like that. Actually, I don't even know too much information about it. I was invited to it from a friend. Her name was Kimberly, and we met her through Larry's video shoot at the time. Yeah, and then I forgot how she invited me, but she invited me to one of her Toastmasters things. She's like, oh, you should go to Toastmasters, you know, you can improve your communication, you can improve your speech. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, okay. And so, you know, she took me there, and I went in front of a group of kids to talk and introduce myself. And my God, bro. And Haven was there. My little cousin Haven. You remember Haven?
Really? Wow,
yeah, Haven was there. Because she was one of the kids in the class, like in the, you know, the after school program classes where they have like people come and talk to them and this, that, and the fourth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she, you know, she was on the up and up from a young age, man, you know?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, little after school curriculums and, you know, to help level the kids up.
Right.
And so I went there and I went up to speak. And bro, I couldn't tell you how nervous I was.
You stuttered?
Dude, I was stuttering. I was shaking. My armpits were down to my, like, I was sweating. My armpits, like, was sweating down to my sides. Like, I had a little knot in my throat. And I was like...
Oh, that's the worst when your voice started going out?
Dude, I can't tell you how embarrassed I was. Like... As a grown-ass man, I couldn't even have the confidence to
speak
to
off the stage, bro.
Get your bitch ass off the stage, huh? But yeah, it was just...
I like what you told me when every time you were like anytime you said like during your speech, like they would like ring the bell.
Oh, yeah.
And then that would kind of like make you more nervous, and you're like, and then ding, and ding it again.
All right, motherfucker, put that bell down before I whoop your ass.
Hey, low-key, that's a skit right there. Because, yeah, man, like, I can only imagine trying to, unless you do it repetitively, it's like, it's tough to just get up and just say, or if you just super relaxed.
Bro, listen, we come from, at that time, it was 2017, or 2018, 2017, probably, 2016-ish.
We went from being in the camera
Yeah,
we talking to the camera, but we always kind of have control of that.
It's different.
We can edit out the fat. We can edit out
completely different. It's not going on a stage and have to perform or talk in front of a whole bunch of people. Right. It's easy to be behind the camera and just talk and just like, it's not easy. But
I wouldn't
after
say
practice,
don't like
but
in front of the camera.
After practice, I think they don't like to be in front of the camera, but I think what it is when they post it, they don't like the judgment behind it. Because it's okay to be behind the camera and be completely yourself, but it's just that initial fear of posting it. But once you get over that, you're like, okay, cool.
Right.
I don't have to meet nobody. Your brain starts to conceptualize it like, I don't have to go out there. I don't have to do this and that. I'm behind the camera. I just post. Right. I just try to ignore the negative comments.
Like controlled form of communication and expression.
Exactly. So when you actually have to go out there and see people and have them look at you face to face, and you have to introduce yourself in front of all these people and say, what you like, what you're into, all this other information that you're sharing with people right in front of your face that you don't know that are strangers. I wasn't used to that, I'll go in front of my high school class and talk, you know what I mean? Like, because you know them. You go to first period every time, you know John, Kelly, and Billy, so you don't feel,
you feel
comfortable.
Bro, I remember this when I had to do the presentation for projects.
Oh, Lord.
School wasn't my, I was a smart kid, but I just didn't, I don't know, man. School just didn't pull me in, man. I didn't make the effort. And I just remember doing certain presentations for projects. I remember doing this one, bro. I legit felt like sweat, like beads of sweat, dripping down my back, bro. I was like, yo. And then I got even more nervous. I'm like, yo, damn. I wonder if you could see it in my shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Long story short, shit like that, doing shit like that randomly, even in your 20s, is dope. It's only gonna help. Help you become a better person, help you develop a little more. And shit, those are all tools we can use.
100%. And look at the acting class that we took.
Oh,
and shout out to Poetic J for introducing it. Was it him that introduced it to us? Jesse introduced us to us. We actually took his advice and actually took action and did it. So I want to commend us for actually for taking action on a person's advice to do something. You know what I mean? Some people go, for sure, and they never do it. Right. And we actually went and said, all right, cool, let's go do it. Put up bread. Put up
money, pay for it. Dude. Shout out to Jane Kelly, man. Great teacher.
Jane Kelly, R.I.P. She was amazing, man.
She made sure
at first I thought she was a bitch. And we thought she was a bitch. We came in there with a huge ego coming from YouTube and going into an acting class. And we're like, what, bitch? You trying to hate on our acting skills? We got views, bitch. You know what I mean? But
I'm not gonna lie, I was excited for that class because I was like, damn, that was our first time. We always perfected our acting and got better in front of the camera as we grew. But this was that was our first real class.
Yeah.
So I was excited also to do. Remember, I was doing all this extra shit. Remember, we were doing the improv games, and I was like.
Oh, right.
I was touching the actor, and she's like, don't touch your actor.
Don't touch her. Oh, shit. Get your hand off of her. Sit down. Mexican pitbull. What?
Why are you cool with it?
I'm Puerto Rican. Whatever.
For real. But man, it was a good ass experience, man. We met a few fellow actors. Did we end up using any of them in projects?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, I think one of them became your girlfriend.
Oh wow. Yeah, shit. Yeah. I actually met a girl, my ex-girl I met.
An ex-girl you met there too.
Wow.
It just goes to show you, when you travel, the road less traveled.
Right.
Meaning, even out of your environment, you just never know. The possibilities are so endless. That's why when I hear people complain all the time, and they're in the same, they do the same things every day. They hang out with the same people. They do the same routine. I'm like, okay, try doing this, try doing that. They're like, nah, I can't, man, because this and that, I gotta work, all these excuses, but then they complain about the life they live in. And I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
Obviously we all have our problems, like I said. But if you're not doing things differently in your life, and you're complaining about it, it's because you're not doing something different. You're not changing your algorithm in a sense. So that's
and we've all been there. We've all been there. Me and Nate, we didn't start this podcast so we could fucking act perfect and act like we know everything. We enjoy acknowledging our shortcomings and where could we improve. It's I seen this quote. It's like, no matter what you do in life, you will always be your own best project. And I was like, damn, that's a dope way to look at it. And, you know, with us making films, with us making skits and content and all that, it's like we can create all of that, right? We can do all of that externally. But if we're not working on ourselves and we're not treating ourselves as like our most important project, like eventually that's gonna hinder us some way.
Yeah, it's even like a quote from this one dude I heard from the CYA podcast. This is Indian dude. I forgot his name. Damn it, we gotta get better at that, getting names and stuff.
Oh, facts. Or we can pull up a clip, maybe.
Yeah, true. But I'm just gonna say it. But he was like, "Yo, you can have a glass full of water, and then he can piss in it. Like I can go ahead and piss in it, and then you put." And then you put like I don't know, cherry Coke in there after. The water's still gonna have piss in it no matter what. So if you're not, you know, pretty much trying to take that piss out by layering back, seeing where your issues are and kind of looking into that and going inward and not outward, meaning looking for that external gratification and all this other stuff the material things, the clothes, the watches, the car and all that stuff, it's all in here. And it's so cliche to be talking about this because we hear it all the time, but for some reason that glass and having the piss in it, that shit hit for me because I was like, oh shit, that's real.
I'm still a little so you're pretty much saying don't piss in your own cup.
No. Everybody has piss in their cup.
Oh shit. So
that's what I'm saying, B. Some people got doo-doo in their cup.
I got piss in my cup.
You got piss in your cup, bro, and it's all about confronting that piss and cleaning it out.
Get the pee-pee filter, and then you gonna filter the pee-pee out.
And just know, actually, it starts with awareness to know that you have piss in your cup. Right. It starts from right there.
Yeah. You know, damn, not to dive too much into this, but I remember there was like key moments in the house when we were all living together that I realized, like, damn, like I had a lot of shit that I wanted to like kind of get better with. Like, remember my little anger when I used to like, bro, I used to throw some, like, with the people who really know me, if you get me pissed off, bro, like, yo, I'll spaz, bro. And like, I remember that one time I fucking slammed that cup on the floor and shattered that shit.
And
in the kitchen,
girl was there.
Wink's girl was there. Wink was great. Like, everybody was like,
everybody's paused, like,
whoa. And like, I just felt it. I was like, fuck, I fucked up, man. And like, I remember just thinking like, damn, bro, I gotta improve on that, man. Like, but Greg, that nigga pissed me off, bro.
Listen, man, you have this thing where you love to slam things on the floor. You remember when he was at Halloween Horror Nights? This nigga slammed, he slammed
a
full drink.
Because my other homie
on the floor, and you splashed it on somebody. And then by the time your brother was there, bro. He was like, oh, sorry, you
he bugging out.
He tripping, like, my bad. Because some of the coke, like whatever was in there, splashed on.
I would have been pissed too.
Yeah,
like, yo, what the?
That would have been an instant fight. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
poor guy. Yeah, my boy. I gotta reach out. I gotta figure out who that was to reach out. Get him a new shirt.
But yeah, so
be aware to look for the piss in your cup.
Yeah. Everybody has it, man. Like, again, we're still going through a lot of changes, man. We're still learning shit till this day. But it's okay being a student of life. It's like, it's okay, man. It's exciting being a student of life. It's not exciting if you feel like you know everything and you got everything unlocked. Like, oh, I understand it all. Like, how is the world fun at that point? You've mastered the world, so what? True. You should be dead and gone. You should be going on. True. Because, like,
you done here.
Yeah, you done. Like,
true.
You did your job. So why even live life? Because it's way funner being a student of life, bro.
True.
I feel
like, yeah.
So one of the things we wanted to touch on was the difference between building in film festivals and building in online. Pretty much. Yeah. So as you know,
I think that's perfect for us because we kind of like experience both.
Yep. We're filmmakers, so we've experienced both, as Joe said, and you could do both. Like, to me, it's possible to just do both, but I think there needs to be, on my opinion, I feel like there needs to be like a certain ratio, and it can't be 50-50. It has to be more like 70-30. Like 70 internet, 30 film festivals. Right. And in my opinion, I just feel like it's better to connect with your audience, people who actually are looking at your stuff and are viewing your stuff
right.
and taking it in and having an opinion on the content that you bring out.
Right.
You know, and having that conversation online with those people, because the film festival people, they take the content, they look at it. Sometimes they don't even look at it, and they really don't care if it. They just say, okay, if it's good, I'll put it in. If it's not, I'm not. Like, it's kind of this gatekeeping type of situation with the film festivals. I still appreciate the film festivals, love them to death.
I do.
It's just that they have this gatekeeping type of mentality where it gets political, and then also it's just not giving everybody justice. Like, it's not giving it kind of leaves the filmmaker at a damn, I'm not good enough type of situation, you know?
Like, it just takes everything. It takes a lot more out of your hands where you can't really, like, shit. Sometimes you're waiting on 6 to 8 months just to find out if you even got into the festival.
Right.
Where if you would have released that film that day instead of submitting, you would have right away gotten some feedback. People would have started letting you know if, oh, I like this, or I don't like this, or, oh, create at least a conversation with the art that you just made. And then from there, you can kind of build on it. Like, okay, by the time that 8 months comes around, you already made 2 other projects that, with what you learned from the first project, and then those 2 projects now gave you more experience and more analytics and more data. It's like, okay, bet. And you can kind of keep building and building.
Right.
And then by the end of it, you already have your own audience, which if you do the opposite through film festivals, by the time that same timeline is done, you might now find some people that believe in you and want to help you produce your film and get it to the net, but now they're still trying to get you to an audience.
Yeah.
Where if you did that same timeline on the internet, you already have the audience at that point.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
So it's like, damn.
And it kind of reminds me of, and this is not to say, like, talk bad about one thing or the other. It's just an example. Like, it's just like shit. It's just like kind of, you know, you go to school, to college for business or something for 4 years when you could have worked at a business firm or ran a business with a friend or by yourself and figured out all this information
and already kind of
getting
learned
the
and got that raw experience.
Right, and then leveling up. And by the time this person graduates to college, you do the 4 years for business, and you get out, now you have a hard time getting a job because all the jobs are like, oh, okay, where's your experience? Yeah. Meanwhile, the person who didn't go to college and decided to just jump into business, they're learning as they go, and they're getting that experience, and they're meeting those people, they're networking at the same time, and they're just like kind of building up. And by the time they either want to get the job or they want to scale their business, they're there already. So
and you know what's funny? There's still no right and wrong in a way.
Yeah. Because, well, my brother kind of did what he's saying. Like, he went to college, but he also did what you were saying. He was already working in a job where it was business related. He already kind of was in the process of like becoming a manager at that time. But then he was also doing school, so he was kind of getting both. Yeah.
You know. So by the time he finished his bachelor's, he was able to kind of like, oh shit, I got years of work experience. I got my bachelor's now. It was only progressed from there. Whereas my cousin, she did the straight school. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like just from my observation, you know, it was a harder transfer for her to like now come with this degree with like no experience in the field she wanted to go in.
Right.
And we, you know, I feel like people started kind of noticing that more and more like throughout like the 2010s and the 2020, where now it's like, yeah, you kind of need both. So
I think the new generation coming up, they're gonna look at business and they're gonna be like, okay, but why spend 20 grand of my money and go and take out loans or 25 grand, whatever, rather than just go intern for this company here in New York or whatever, or start from the bottom from this place and then work my way up. Like,
it's true.
You know, it's we've, like, the millennials, I feel like we were in between of like, you know, listening to our parents and going to college because we thought that was the only way, and then the internet got it introduced to us at the same time. Right. And it was like that tie between like, damn, should we go to college or should we do the internet? Right. And now it's a healthy combination. I feel like it's like, okay, if you do go to college, you know you need to be networking, you know you need to be doing certain things in order when you get out and working at the same time as you're in college too, maybe on the weekends, you'll have the experience or whatever. And then, or you can take a course and spend like 10 grand on a course and go stay somewhere in New York at a place where they teach you how to market and teach you how to use Facebook and all that stuff. Branding and all that, and you learn all that, and then you go and off on your own.
We still need to learn.
We're still,
you know, branding, proper marketing. We were like always more on the front end as far as like making stuff. And then eventually we started, especially when we started wanting to get into films and shit, we're like, all right, we kind of got to like, we understood how to see what was trending, and then...
Sorry. Oh, God. That's one of the things that
I
wouldn't happen. On the podcast. It's just, I'm so sporadic.
I love how you try to
disguise it. Yeah, it's like I try to do the frog burp where it goes on the inside.
My boy almost threw up.
Almost died.
Yeah, you good?
Right, cool,
so I feel like, you know, we started to understand the trends and how to create skits that attach to that trend and then bring our own spin to stuff. And, you know, as you see, that still works today. That's what a lot of content creators do, and that's dope. But and then we wanted to start to like, how could we create what we want to create and then find a way to then use what works to market that product, which is like that film, or get us into film festivals, or leverage our online to get into a festival. We were able to do that Alexa Off in 2017, 18. And then, you know, we did a collab with T. Pendel, which was the homie.
Chris directed it.
Space Jones directed it. We were able to produce it. I wrote it. And we kind of brought all our powers together, and then also leveraged ours and T's internet audience to get into a situation like that. And it allowed, you know, a dope-ass situation where we were all able to get into the film festival. I was able to bring my nephew to the festival who was actually in the film. And overall, I feel like that was the beginning of like our true crossover to like into the film world.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, of course.
And then we even seen there, we got data, we got analytics. Like we see when we're talking about budgets and shit. Like, yo, we did that with no budget.
Yeah.
We just got creative. We worked with what we had. We come from YouTube. We come with what do we have and what could we make.
Yeah.
Where other people were like, oh yeah, we raised like, bro, they raised like 20K, 30 to do like a 10-minute film, and like we fucking respect that, and we're like, damn. Some of them you might be like, where the fuck did the money go? And then some of you're like, damn, I mean, that was a beautiful ass film. Like it was 10, 12 minutes, but yeah, that shit was beautiful. Like I see why y'all spent 20 to 30K on a short film, you know? But yeah, bottom line, that was us crossing over to the film world, kind of understanding how that world works. And then now, also, one thing I noticed too was in the film world, you kind of got to come with your best foot forward. And you don't really have space to... It's funny, Jane Kelly used to tell us that. She used to be like, when you audition or when you go for like certain roles, they should be asking, where have you been? Not like, oh, okay, yeah, you've gotten better. Like, you shouldn't grow in front of the industry. That's what she said. Where we come from, the internet, where it's like, you can grow and you can be you can be raw, you can be authentic, and you can grow in front of people. And people respect it, people love it, and now they can be a part of the journey. Instead of like you just coming out of nowhere like I'm this professional or I'm like perfect, you know? And that's why we decided to call this podcast episode Fun Being Perfect.
Yeah.
Because us coming back to the internet game and content and podcasts, we like kept going back and forth on all these ideas, and we were making it so much more complicated than it needed to be.
Yeah. No, right? For sure. 100%. Yeah, we were. And I'm the type of person where I like to strategize a lot,
right.
And like kind of put things together. But then it becomes
so much.
But you letting me know like, okay, it's time, bro. Like, there's no more strategizing, no more doing this and that. Let's start doing stuff like now,
right.
And which is good because I can get to the point where I'll strategize so deep I end up not even doing it for like 10 years, and then I'm 65 and I'm like, oh, is this YouTube still around?
I was thinking, we were joking about like we niggas is 60 and we're like, yo, so I got this idea for a podcast. It's like, bro, what? Like, podcasts don't even exist no more. It's like virtual reality talk shows.
For real.
But yeah, anyways, I'm glad we're here, man.
Yeah.
And Nate's not the only one, you know, especially to the creators, man. I know a lot of us can relate. You know, sometimes we're so smart and we kind of start to understand how things work. We start, like we said, we start getting data, analytics, and seeing how shit works. And then you start trying to be ahead of the curve, and you start trying to outthink so much that it's like you lose yourself in the thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like being a creative is being a creative is just like being an entrepreneur, and both take like, I seen this video. This dude was like, "Bruh, it's the biggest leap of faith. Like, you kind of gotta trust your feelings and trust yourself, and trust God." Shout out to my boy Cam from Dormtainment, man. He shared something where it's like, you can't control everything. You gotta like let go of some, so that way you can kind of co-create with God. And that shit hit, because I was like, damn, you really do kind of gotta leave that space so shit can flow, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. 100%. Yeah.
And that's why we're back on the internet, man.
And that's why my beard looked crazy, because I was in the middle of growing it back out, and I was gonna shave it, and I was like, yo. Fuck being perfect, right?
Yep. Being perfect.
My beard starting to fully connect. Shout out to my boy Jesse. I always made fun of me for my beard not connecting. We here now. Grown man don't even connect. Grown man shit. Every argument we got into. That's why your beard don't connect.
Yeah, so that's why we're back on the internet, guys. We want to really start getting back on making, on YouTube.
We had a TikTok run, have fun with that.
Oh yeah, TikTok was fun.
But then we got tired of that shit.
Yeah.
I think YouTube, I don't know, man. Do you think YouTube is a healthier audience? Like, do you think YouTube is just like a healthier creator platform?
Of course, it's the OG platform. Everybody knows that, and it's a place to build with people, like to truly build with people at this place. Right. If you can get big on TikTok and you can get big on Instagram, but if you don't have YouTube within that mix, I feel like you're missing out on a community, on a real community, rather than some random people that you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The building on a real community, letting them kind of see, the other side to you. I think it's a blessing platform. YouTube. I feel like it's fun. It's riveting. But no, it's just
I can't even say it.
Yeah, it's a great platform.
It's exuberant.
It's a great platform to connect with the audiences, man. I feel like, and like us as filmmakers, we want to get our films on stream now, like Netflix and Tubi and Hulu, which we know we will get there, but we would like to, bring you guys along with us on that journey and just see us go from that stage of making content here, doing short films, doing other feature films, and from you guys seeing it on the internet, us talking to you, coming back from that experience and sharing our experiences with you on a whole, and also we're gonna be live streaming as well, so you guys know. We'll do that probably once every 2 weeks from now. But we're still getting our setups together.
Bro, am I tripping, or did we forget to record audio this whole time?
Oh my god! Oh my, we got to use this audio. That sucks. Oh my god, bro. It's like, oh shit, that's my fault, bro. I should have fucking did that. I think I got distracted when we were doing this other thing. So we started. That is sad.
This is nuts.
But you know what? It's okay, and we can use. That's why I thought we should have plugged in that second audio.
Right here.
It would have been good to put on top of this, the one that you had over there.
Oh, the shotgun mic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just wondered the quality of it, but yeah, it definitely would have probably been better than that.
Yeah, it sucks. And my idea too, I brought the mics and I was like, oh, maybe we should mic ourselves up, just in case.
The lives?
Yeah, the lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would have been smart.
Yeah,
bitch, if you would have said that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm tripping.
Alright. Wow.
Anyways, guys, just till next time.
Well, what else we got? Nothing? That's
Change your algorithm. Huh?
That's it? for now?
Yeah, that's it for now.
All right, man. Yo, that's the first episode. Audio is probably trash coming from the camera.
Yeah.
But hey, we appreciate you.
That's why we said. That's why we said. Fuck being perfect.
Hey, we manifested this.
We're still.
I cut my finger just now a little before my beard grow. Hey, this is what it is.
It's okay. It's a part of the journey. You guys literally saw us make a podcast and forget to record the audio, but it's okay. It's okay because next one we will remember. We'll have a checklist. I think Jules even had a checklist here, and well, actually, we did go by this checklist.
Yeah,
and
we literally just forgot it because I was me personally, I was so worried about the 3 cameras.
Yeah, and I was worried about the sound, like making sure the levels and stuff.
We're gonna get
better. The basic things.
We're gonna get better at this.
Yeah, no worries.
First pod,
guys, and
we here.
Peace. See ya.
See ya. Oh yeah, change the algorithm. See ya.
Yeah.